G'day everyone, Artist Wayne and Jacqui here with a Ram Van Man Renovation Special. So join us as we camp in steaming hot Tamworth during the Country Music Festival. But we had no time for boot scooting because we were working our little butts off. And Jacqui and I also camp on the hospital grounds in windy Werris Creek. So sit back, relax and let us do all the hard work for you. Because this episode's like the block, only better. Ram Van Reno Man here, and this is the house we are renovating. So follow me and let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we're up against. This was what we were up against, folks. A great structurally sound brick and tile home that internally was covered in wallpaper, carpeted floors, including the kitchen, which was, I have to say, totally outdated. And don't get me started on the bathroom. We would need to find a new home for this wall unit and think long and hard about what kind of kitchen we would be installing as a replacement for this old thing. And like a lot of renovations, this one started as just a bathroom project, but it quickly expanded into so much more.
Here we are on day one of Ram Van Reno Man, and he is demolishing the bathroom. Go for it, love. Look at that.
When Jacqui and I found asbestos in the bathroom, we quickly moved on to wallpaper removal. This just could be one of the worst jobs in the world, and thank God my mate Santiago suggested we buy a steamer. This $100 item from Bunnings was worth its weight in gold. And talking about Bunnings, well, we spent almost as much time in here as we did working on our house. And no, I am not kidding. But where were we living, I hear you ask? Well, Jacqui and I were camping in our caravan just out of town at the Sheffield Bed and Breakfast farm stay. A farm with geese, chooks, horses, goats and pigs. But Jacqui and I had no time to play with animals because we were rolling up our sleeves and getting stuck into all the hard work. Hard work that included patching every single wall. We were working our butts off during Christmas, the hottest time of the year. And whilst wife Jacqui was working part-time at the Werris Creek Hospital, I managed to sneak away for a 6-day relaxing adventure ride to Hill End. And after visiting family for Christmas on the Central Coast for 2 weeks, it was time to get stuck into it once again and work that Christmas belly off.
Ram Van Demo Man.
Now, whilst Jacqui and I were living in the beautiful but very hot city of Tamworth, everyone was gearing up for the Country Music Festival. So unfortunately, we had to leave our accommodation at the Sheffield Bed and Breakfast farm stay. But because Jacqui was working at Werris Creek Hospital, they let us bring our caravan over so we could camp on the hospital grounds. How good was that? Yes, we had further to drive now, but Jacqui and I fell in love with this quaint country town. It's 40 kilometres south of Tamworth and about 20 minutes north of Quirindi, at the junction of the main North Railway line to Armidale and Moree. A town that sells the best barbecued chickens in the world. Each morning we had a lovely drive through some beautiful farmland before getting stuck into our daily chores on a renovation that we thought would only take around a month to finish. Ha ha! How wrong were we? We seem to be adding more and more to our jobs list of things to do.
So this is where we're up to at the moment. We're walking down the corridor, and as you can see, there's a lot of work to be done. The walls are pretty bad. However, the bedrooms, the walls in the rooms now are finished, and they look absolutely fantastic. A lot of cleaning up to do though. This is bedroom number 2. And bedroom number 3. And the 4th bedroom we haven't done anything with as yet. So it's a project that's coming along.
Now, camping on the hospital grounds in Werris Creek didn't come without its dangers, because Jackie and I had to endure hailstorms and hurricanes that nearly blew us back to Tamworth. Welcome to Tamworth! We've got hurricanes like this!
It's unbelievable.
Yes, we had a few storms like this in windy Werris Creek and the occasional hailstorm in Tamworth. Lucky for us, the Ram fit under the carport. Ram van, Reno man. It's like the block, only better. All the walls and ceilings had now been patched and painted, and Choices Flooring in Tamworth would be supplying and installing our vinyl and carpet flooring. Colours had now been agreed upon and ordered, so all the carpets could come up. As for the kitchen, well, that was forging ahead as well.
It's Ram Van Reno Man doing what he does best. Demolition.
Just before Christmas, we had a lady visit from Tamworth Bunnings to give us a quote for a caboodle kitchen. And I must say I was looking forward to installing this brand new do-it-yourself caboodle kitchen. But first we needed to have all the asbestos removed from the bathroom and these kitchen wet walls. Obviously our budget would take a big hit, but unfortunately that's the way it is with these old homes here in Australia. Thanks to James Hardy, asbestos is everywhere. We could now tick off kitchen removal, and once the asbestos was removed, we could now clad the walls. And with help from our mates Ian and Jenny from Timor, along with their dog Jimmy,
Good boy, Jimmy.
we could fill a giant skip bin and remove the tiled floor from the bathroom. Things were travelling along smoothly, and soon it would be time to install our caboodle kitchen. And thanks to our mate Jed the builder, it was a lot less stressful an experience with him helping us as it would have been without.
What are we doing today, Ram Van Reno Man?
We're installing the kitchen bench. We've hit a milestone in our work in this kitchen, which has gone really well. Caboodle! Caboodle! Hello everyone and welcome to Ram Van Reno Man. Follow me and we'll have a look and do a little bit of a walk through on all the work we've been doing. Like the kitchen. We're installing the kitchen bench top today. We've got a large lounge room all ready for flooring. The entire house is ready to be floored. We'll have carpet and vinyl planks throughout. We've painted everything after removing all the wallpaper. That's a nightmare job. I don't want to talk about it now. It'll give me some PTSD. So all the walls had to be skimmed because they were shocking. They were in a shocking state. But as you can see, everything has come up beautifully. Now we've got 4 large bedrooms. And like I said, every room has a large built-in wardrobe, and it's all ready for the floor to go down next week. We're going to go in the bathroom. That's just a whole other world at the moment. But everything's come up beautiful. We've just got to clean. We're going to do a full clean. That'll be Jackie's job. She's up doing that. We'll probably install a new toilet. And I'll tell you what, Bunnings, we love Bunnings. We used to laugh at people who would go to Bunnings, but now we're those people. A couple of days later and we had reached another milestone. That's right, our house was now ready for the flooring to be installed. Our caboodle kitchen was practically finished, and we now needed to go shopping once again at Bunnings for a sink, taps, and a new bathtub. Over the next 3 days, the folks from Choices Flooring would be laying vinyl planks in the kitchen and hallways, and carpet in the lounge room and 4 bedrooms. We had now organised for someone to fit out and tile our bathroom, and I was keen to try my hand at tiling our kitchen splashback. Our renovations were really forging ahead now, and although it had been very overwhelming at times, Jacqui and I were beginning to settle in and enjoy the experience. We could definitely now see the light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, we still had a lot of work to do, but whilst the boys were doing the flooring, Jacqui and I took the opportunity to do some sightseeing in one of our favourite towns, Quirindi. Quirindi is a small town on the northwest slopes region of New South Wales, in the Liverpool Plains Shire. The beautiful Liverpool Plains known as the Food Bowl of Australia. This medium-sized rural service centre, which is surrounded by rich agricultural and pastoral properties where sorghum, cord, oats, chickpeas, cotton, canola, sunflowers, wheat and barley are grown, is a beaut little country town that Jacqui and I have been visiting for the past 16 years. After our visit to Quirindi, we were back working because today we had reached another milestone. Work on our bathroom was finally starting. And today I was checking out our underfloor heating and making sure there were no bodies under the house. Yep, this old home had underfloor heating, evaporative air, and one of the first air conditioners from the 1960s. A house that was way ahead of its time here in Tamworth. Now, I'm not saying any of that stuff still worked in the house, but it certainly was ahead of its time. Thankfully, no bodies were found in here, and I could once again get stuck into ticking off jobs on our ever-decreasing to-do list. Jobs like cutting out our kitchen benchtop for our sink, which we purchased the other day at Bunnings when we picked up our bathtub. This, my fellow renovators, is a job you do not want to stuff up. I checked and rechecked this job over and over, so would the sink fit? Let's see if it fits. We measured and remeasured and remeasured again. Let's see if it fits. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. Woo-wee! Our house was looking fantastic, and the improvements we had made were outstanding. Plus, our bathroom was now ready for tiling. So whilst that was being started, I did some tiling of my own. And I must admit, I found my calling. I had a lot of fun tiling our kitchen splashback. In fact, I had so much fun I'm thinking of becoming a professional tiler. As for the tiling in our bathroom, well, we had problems. Follow me, because we have some dramas. We ran out of tiles, bathroom tiles. the wall tiles for the bathroom we have run out of. We ordered another box, so when we get that, we can get this wall done, put the towel rack in. We've got our vanity ready. We'll get the vanity in. The glass is coming on Monday. It's Saturday today. The glass, well, hopefully comes Monday and gets installed. And once the bathroom is finished, we will be ready to leave. We are getting to the end of our renovations now. We're at the tail end. It's been a roller coaster ride where we have certainly learned a lot, Jacqui and I. We started off living in Tamworth. We moved to Werris Creek, windy Werris Creek, where Jacqui has been working. We've been there for it's nearly 2 months now, and probably tomorrow we will maybe head to Caravanning, spend a day or so there whilst we finish up at the house. We certainly had a few dramas this past week, and everything is now getting sorted out, so we'll be finished soon. The following day, instead of heading up to Tamworth, Jacqui and I took the opportunity to finally check out Werris Creek. We had been living in our caravan here at the Werris Creek Hospital for 2 months now, and barely had time to scratch our bums. This beaut little country town was first settled by Europeans in the 1830s. The town has a fantastic railway museum, which unfortunately we didn't have time to see. However, we did find time to try Werris Creek's famous gelato. And that weekend, Jacqui and I took some time out to farm sit our mates Ian and Jenny's beautiful farm in Timor. There wasn't much we could do back at the house in Tamworth because we were still waiting on a box of tiles to finish off our bathroom. Anyhow, this was a great opportunity for Jacqui and I to just sit back and relax and reflect on the past 3.5 months, on what really had been a smooth, stress-free and easy renovation. Of course, if you believe that, you'll believe anything, because our renovations were far from stress-free and easy. But like I've said so many times before, it was rewarding. And even though we were almost finished, we were still super busy, because today we were saying farewell to our home here at the Werris Creek Hospital. And instead of heading to Caravanning, we decided to visit our mate Kevin at Poverty Farm in Blandford. Our plan was to camp at Kevin's place whilst we finished off the house, then leave our caravan whilst we visited family on the Central Coast, and then upon our return, we would be heading up the road for another 3-month farm sitting job on a spectacular farm on the Great Dividing Range. Boy, Jacqui and I really get around, don't we? Oh, it's probably our second last day today, and we're heading up to Tamworth from Kev's Caravan Park. That's where we're camping today and tomorrow. Went out last night, had a great night. Great arvo. Jacqui and Kevin went to the pool. And hopefully today we get our bathroom vanity in. Anyway, we're getting so close to the end I can see the light through the tunnel. Yoo-hoo-hoo! Ren Van Reno Man here. We're doing an unboxing. And you can see it's a hive of activity. We're getting to the tail end of it all now. Got a toolbox for the ram. Working on the motorcycle in the garage. We've got the laundry finished. Jacqui and I really were getting to the end of it now, because tomorrow would be our last day, and it would be a big one. A brilliant job that was 3 months in the making. Man, we finally finished. Oh my God, it's like 6 o'clock. Kitchen. Hello, Jackie. Oh my goodness. Every bedroom is done. Photographs have been taken. I don't care, there's no lights on. We just want to get out of here. Look how lovely the bathroom looks. It's come up a tree. I tell you what, I had some trouble. Hello, Wayne. Everything's smick-as. I even put that on myself. Big bedrooms. It's all glorious. And we are ready to go. So it's Ram Van Reno Man signing off, and we are done! What began as a very naive renovation, where Jackie and I believed we could have completed the job in 1 month. Well, in the end, the whole job took 3.5 months. But still, it was a huge Herculean effort, where we basically worked almost every day for 10-hour days. I personally don't think I've ever worked that hard in my life. The work was hard, but the rewards were high, and Jackie and I could feel proud of the huge job we had accomplished. Now that the house was ready for rent, Jackie and I could take a break, and we were looking forward to our next farming job in beautiful Murrurundi on top of the Great Dividing Range. So until then, that's all from Ram Van Man. Happy and safe travels, everyone.